Hi, this is Janet from Try It Like It Create It, and today I was just unboxing my box of goodies from Rinea Foil. I'm on their design team, and they just sent out a box of new supplies, and I have been kind of impatiently waiting for this ghost ink, and I've been wanting to try it ever since I was accepted onto their design team almost a year ago. And they just came out with the 2.0 version of their ghost ink, and I tried it out on this little scrap of gold, and I don't know if you can see the word here showing up between the silver and the gold. It's a little bit hard to see, so I thought I will try it on this brown. And what it does is it removes the color to show the base foil, and all the base foils are silver. So I'm just opening up my ghost ink here, and I have a pretty detailed little stamp that I've put here to give it a go, and I'm just going to ink it up and stamp away. So what you do is you stamp it and then let it dry for about 10 seconds, they say, and then you can wipe it off with a paper towel. So I thought I would just kind of stamp away here and make a decorative pattern that I could then use later on. And it might be hard for you to see what I'm doing here. However, I can see what they call a ghost image. I can see a slight ghost-like. It has a slight white color to it, and I can see that as I'm stamping here and where I've stamped and where I haven't stamped. Alright, so I think that's probably enough. Let's do this corner here. That's probably enough for the demonstration. So I will close that up and wipe this off. It says to use a paper towel, just a plain old, wow, look at that. It's just, I mean, that's without effort. It's immediate. That is just, and that was a second stamp. So yeah, it's got the detail from the stamp. That, look at that. That is just amazing, the quality, and I can't wait to use this for something. So what I've got here is a pretty detailed clear stamp on my Rinea block, and I'm going to stamp it into the ink and then stamp that onto my foil. And then I'm going to let it sit for a minute. And then it says just to wipe with a paper towel after about 10 seconds. And there is the magic. So the base color of the foil, which is silver, shows through. And hopefully you can, yeah, I think you guys can see that. All right. Now, here is the second step to this tutorial. Same stamp, I'm going to ink it up with a lighter colored ink. So in this case, I'm just using a light pink. I'm going to line that up back on top of where I just removed the color and stamp. All right, now you're thinking, yeah, okay, that's great, Janet, but I could just go ahead and stamp on the brown. Let me show you the difference. So I'm inking up my stamp again with the pink, and I'm going to stamp that right next to it on the brown. And there you can see the difference. So if you want to remove your color and go with just silver, definitely doable. If you want to then recolor it, you could ink on top of it. The other thing that you can do is work back into it. So here, let me just remove another section again. I clean off the ink. Just give it a quick wipe down. All right. So I'm going to use my ghost ink again. I'm going to stamp it. Wait about 10 seconds or so. They say the darker colors need a little bit longer. So I'm going to give that a few seconds and then wipe it off. And probably didn't wait long enough for that one. But yeah, it's subtle. Okay. Now I'm going to use a metallic marker in pink and go back in and embellish right next to this. So you could go in and add additional details on top. So if I wanted to go right on top of this, so there, I'm creating a completely different look using my Rinea foil. So I hope you found that helpful and useful, and I hope you'd take a moment to try out the ghost ink from Rinea foil.